Okay, I'm going to try something. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. First, I need to slice this in half. It's kind of appropriate to cover. Now, first I want to make sure there's nothing in there that I want to keep for other projects. Like this. I think I'll keep those. I might as well do that, okay? Debating whether or not to pull the cover off or leave it on. I think I'm gonna leave the cover on. There was another. There it is. Just trying to take the most of the pages that have a lot less writing on it. Anyway, I can do that if there are more. I can do that while I'm working. Okay, I need to figure out. That's about right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna. I changed my mind about the cover. I'm going to take it off. Okay, now where was it there? Okay, good. Now I'm going to slice it in half this way, and like as you saw, I didn't really pay attention to, like, I didn't make it exactly half. I didn't measure, as you saw. I should have my cutting mat under there, and it is right there, so why not? Why do you suppose it's being so stubborn? There we go. Okay, I think I'll try this one. I wonder, because of the ratio, might still work. Okay, I'm going to try. I'm gonna see how that'll do. So as you can see, my edge here, well, you probably can't really see, but so my edge here is not straight, so I'm folding to this edge, which is still straight. Got short fingernails, it's hard to get anything done. I'm gonna tape that page back in because it's falling. There we go. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue doing that to all the pages and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what I have so far. And I think I need it folded again a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is this. Actually, this and this. So, I'm going to, I don't know if you can actually see, because that's in the way. This is probably going to make it harder to do the next step, but that's okay. I'll manage. It is making it stronger, like more. It's working. It's doing a good job because it's tighter, and that's good because it's fuller. More stable that way. Oh, I have two there, that's why. Fingers aren't getting too dirty. Not too bad with this book. Some books, my fingers get really black. I'm liking that it's a little bit less than perfect line there. That adds to it. I'll fix this end later. These weren't needed. Okay, now fix this end a little bit. Just right. We're supposed to be going the other way. Oh well. It's okay. This is not interested in cooperating with me, but I'm going to keep trying to get it. Okay, not perfect, but I guess it'll do. Okay, so a little bit wonky, but I'm gonna say it's okay. Okay. Okay, this is the mess I have so far. And I want to put something there. I can trim it later. I guess I'll use the glue gun for that. While that's heating up, I'm going to try to just make it a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to say that is good enough. Just to make it a little bit easier. To pick him up. Okay, that's good. Trim that. There we go. Now I can put some information there on the back. As soon as I figure out what I did with my pen, there it is. Okay, I'm just kind of fiddling, as you can see, to kind of make him look his best, or her, whatever. I don't mean to brag, but okay, there's just a little bit of PPA to hold it in there. That was actually a lot there, but it'll be okay. Hopefully these are not too big. I think they'll be okay. I am going to right about here. And here, make little slots. And wow. came out right away. Amazing. These are beads, and trying to put the hole to the side so that the hole doesn't show. And that, of course, is glossy accents. Okay, I think I need that one to be split too. Because I don't want it to spread open like it did. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I have a bigger bead. Hopefully it's not too big. Ah! Okay, now I need to somehow hold that in place until it has dried. Okay. I don't know if you remember this one. This is one of the first ones I made, and I've been meaning to kind of fix it. I can't really do anything about this, it went up too far, but I can fix this, and I can do that, and I can fix the eyes. So I'm going to do that. So this is just a little too far in, so let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to do that, and I'll be back. There we go, that's better already. Now I'm going to do the cutting. Okay, so so yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and so I'll be back when I'm at a point where you can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, I figured out it's actually easier if I hold the book this way. Then you might actually be able to see. sort of. I've been meaning to fix this one and the other one, but I never got to it around until now. I'm not sure which way is easier to hold it, actually. The thinner the strips, the better. It would be really handy to have a pair of those fringe cutter scissors for this. So on these bigger ones, it's a little bit easier, but still a little fiddly and stuff. Anyway, I'm just going to keep on going until I've done the whole thing. Okay, this is as far as I've gotten with her. Name is going to be Rona for romance novel, maybe. And I believe this is BJ, Booker Jr. So, oh my gosh. I think he's just adorable. And yeah, I don't mean to brag, but... okay, so yeah, she's looking better, but she needs a nose job and reconstructive surgery there for her eyes. So I'm going to do that. I hope this won't hurt you. It's just, I just think it looks better if the eyes are sunk in. And hers are kind of too close to each other, but oh well. Okay. Much better, in my opinion. Oh. I wonder. Okay. Wonder if I should pick a new page or... I think that'll be okay. What a big difference. Okay, wrong place. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, I think she needs I should probably, yeah, I think I'm gonna color it. It's best I'm gonna get with that marker, I think, anyway, so, okay. So, piece of paper, fold in half. No, fold. How did I do it? Yeah, like that, okay. Pinch. And okay, and I will glue that together. I thought that it would bleed through better than it did, so once it's dry enough, I'll have to do something about that. Okay, it's not wanting to stay, so it looks like I might need to bring out the glue gun. Nah, I think it'll be okay after all. Especially if I put more glue right there. Oh, maybe not. Okay, what am I going to use? Okay, we'll see how that works out when it's dry. I'm going to find her a big bead for her nose, and then she'll be pretty well done. I see how big a difference it makes. This is pretty much how Rona here looked. And now, and when she has her nose, it'll be even better. See? Okay. So I'm going to do this to this one too. I don't know what her name is. I'm going to give her a bow too, but hers is going to be red. Not the greatest, but it'll do. Okay, now let's give you your nose. Okay, I was having a few technical issues, but I went ahead and started Nori's makeover. This is Nori. It's made from no read because I never read this book. And anyway, yeah, so I went ahead and started, and yeah, I just now completed the cuts, and now I'm gonna do her facial makeover. And yeah, I'm going to do some more stuff here in a minute. They just look better with ears. They just don't look finished when they don't have them. Actually, I should do the eyes before the ears. I don't know if you could even see that because I don't know if I was in frame or not. It helps if your bottle is open, FYI. Okay, there you go. She just needs to dry, and the bow needs to dry, and then she'll be completed. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to try something with this half of the book. First, I'm going to try and make that a little bit more even. Okay, maybe not. But what I'm going to do is take about that much off. And as you can see, I'm not using a ruler to do it right and all that. And I am going to save this paper so that I can Okay, and I'm going to attempt to fold this in a better way than I did BJ. So, fold to the edge. Use this straight one to know, and then like that, and a tiny bit like that. Yeah, I think that might work. And use the previously folded one as a guide for where to fold. And it's not going to be perfect, but hopefully this will work out okay. That could be a mouse too. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start again because I want... Okay, those are not wanting to stay on there. Anyway, yeah, I want the white edge there on the nose. So I'm going to start again, but the same way, just turning the book upside down basically. That needs to be held together. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna make it easier on myself and just start over. Okay, there we go. This one needs to fold the other way. There. Okay, now we've got it. You hear weird noises in the background. It's laundry day. It's Monday. Oh, that one's supposed to go the other way. Seems to be counterintuitive to fold it backwards like this, but okay, so I'm just going to do this to all of it, and I'll be back. Okay, I think that BJ's shape is better. This is not... I don't know, it's not quite right. So I think I'm going to refold this part. Just a little bit. Not a lot different, if I can. So yeah, I'm just bringing it out a little bit, and I'll be back when I finish. Okay, I'm much happier with that. So I'm going to start doing the cutting now. That's much better, in my opinion. So here we go. Yeah, with the book BJ, I had forgotten how to fold, how the folds went, and but with this one, I think I remembered. And so, yeah, this one This one's more like it should be, maybe, but BJ is still quite adorable in my opinion. So anyway, I'm just gonna cut the I don't know what those are called, even his spikes or whatever they are. Anyway, I'm just gonna cut and I'll be back. Okay, BJ has a better shape and I'm not sure what to do about this. He's just so cute. Okay. Trying to figure out if I were to... Yeah, now that I've cut it, I should have realized. But now that I've cut it, it's harder to... So I folded two of them further in. Okay, this is kind of working, I think. Maybe one more on each side. That's kind of neat. Now, I wonder if I want to leave that or... One thing's for sure, this one is not the runt. He's a little bit on the fat side. Okay, I don't think I want to do that to all of them, but... That's better. I like that. Okay. I wonder... I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's put some ears on there and see if that helps. Well, it definitely makes a difference. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna see about the nose and I don't know, maybe when the eyes are in, it'll look better. Okay, I give up on this one. It's just not. I mean, I'm not gonna throw it out or anything, but so I might try again to make another one that's more like BJ. But anyway. Okay, here's where we're at. Their noses are dry. And they just need their bows. Oh, good, it worked. Good. Happy to see that this worked. Just gonna there we go. Okay, there they are. Nori and Rona. And BJ. Okay. Not enough pages, I guess. I think I am happier with the shape, but still not quite what I'm after. So Going to do more folding. So I'm going to do this and I'll be back. Okay, so now I think the nose part is not long enough, so I'm going to have to do some more folding again. But that did help make it bulkier and help it lay better. But I think okay, I know you probably can't see that very well, but I'm doing this. Might be able to see it a little bit better now. So yeah, I'm just making the nose longer. So I guess with these smaller ones, you need this extra bulky folding, which makes it harder to cut, but I think it's worth it because it makes them look much better. I'll bring the other one in to show you the difference in a bit. Even though I already showed you, but anyway. Okay, so I ended up with a few bits there that I'm going to trim off. Yeah, okay, much happier with that. Okay, good. Now, am I happy with this there? I think I'm going to do something about that too a little bit. Not too much. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad I decided to do that, the other fold. Now, I have the glue gun heating up and it's almost ready. But while it's doing that, I'm going to start the cutting, and I'm going to do just, for now, I'm going to do just these bottom layers because I'm going to glue this to a piece of cardboard just to make it easier and so that it'll, well, like I did for BJ, because it helps it stay the way it should. And it makes it easier to handle him. and things. And it gives me a surface to write on for information. Okay, the glue gun is definitely ready because I can smell it. So, okay. Okay. Hold that in place a little bit. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Now, I'm going to trim around the cardboard a little bit. Huh, it's egg-shaped. Okay, good. Okay, I'm much happier with this. Okay, good. So, now I'm just going to do the cutting, and I'll be back. I don't know, it might have been easier to do the cutting before gluing it to the cardboard, but I don't remember how I did it with BJ. I probably cut before, but anyway. So when I showed BJ to Franklin, first he looked at him and he smiled and he said that he was adorable, and I agree, I can't help it. Anyway, and then he said he has curly hair. And I guess it does kind of make it look like curly. And maybe it's because when, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. See, I'll show you. See? It just makes a big difference. This just doesn't look right. It's too wide. And trying to fix it, as you saw, just didn't work. So, I don't know what, I mean, this one, I mean, it's not horrible, but yeah, I prefer this one. And I think the other thing about this one is that I had a slightly longer half of the book, so that kind of made a difference too. So I have another plan for this part of the book. So we'll see how that works out. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to keep on doing this cutting. The extra folds make it harder to cut because you're cutting through more layers and stuff, but it's not too bad. So I don't know what I'm going to name this one. As you can see, this is a little bit messy. Makes little bits everywhere. The smaller you make the whatever they are, the nicer it looks. I think I might trim that cardboard down a bit more. So yeah, you could make them even smaller than what I'm doing, like narrower, thinner, whatever the term is, if you were going to make one. If you do make one, I'd love to see it. Okay, yeah, super happy with this now. This one I was really quite discouraged, you probably could tell. I was kind of discouraged with this one, but yeah, I'm so happy. This, oh gosh, he's adorable. Okay. I'm having a hard time cutting the eye socket here. Okay. Shouldn't put this too far away because I need to find a bead for the nose. I don't know if I have any more like I gave BJ. He needs ears. Actually, I think this one's a she. Okay, placement's probably not quite right, but for the ears. It's okay. I'll be back once I found the nose bead. Okay, this one is not really the right kind of bead because it's got too much of a hole there, but it might be the one I go with because it looks okay. But this one would look better if it weren't green, so I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to make it black. Stays on, hopefully will stay on. And we'll see if this works. Not really. I wonder if acrylic paint would work. I wonder if I just do this. It's sort of working, but I don't know, maybe it's good enough. What do you think? Is it good enough? Still too green? Yeah, still too green. I wonder, I'm gonna try paint. I'm sure that's more than enough if it's gonna work. Yep, That'll work. Just need to let it dry. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that one, since I made a big mess and stuff. Okay, so this bead that was green and I painted black, I'm finally gonna put it on this feller, and I still haven't figured out this feller's name. Not even sure if it's a boy or a girl, this one. Okay, and then I'm going to find something to put that on top of to hold it in place, and I will leave it to dry. Okay, so you remember BJ? So you might remember that I had started to work on his little sister here, and so now her nose is on there and glued on, and here she is. And I named her Lyra because in French, lire is reading or read. And like, I know that I haven't read the book, but you know, I'm running out of appropriate names for these little hedgehog family dudes. So anyway, I think that she needs a little flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this and this right there, and then call her done. There you go. All done. Now, did you want to see the whole family? BJ, Lyra,
yeah.
Nori, Rona. So there you go.